Happy Wednesday. Breakfast today is going to be an English muffin. This is one of the Thomas Light English muffins for 3 points, 2 eggs, a yogurt, and a banana. This is breakfast. Okay, so I'm packing up lunch and snack today. So for lunch, I am eating some of the pasta salad that I meal prepped. I don't think I told you guys about this. I use the quinoa and brown rice pasta that I had gotten at Trader Joe's a couple months ago, so I'm cleaning out the pantry, like I said. For the vegetables, there are shredded carrots, cucumbers, zucchini, red peppers, green onion, red onion, and tomatoes. So that's what's in here. As far as the dressing for the huge batch, which made 14 servings because I wanted to take some to work. So, and plus the my son, it doesn't have lunch this week at school because they're just going to half day because of finals, so he's been eating for lunch too. So anyway, for the 14 servings, I did a 1/4 cup of olive oil and then some red wine vinegar and then some Italian herb seasonings, and then I also used some of the everyday seasoning from Trader Joe's. So that's what went in all this. So when it comes out across the tracker, there's no points for the dressing. It's only for the pasta itself. So this is really yummy. Hard-boiled egg. I just have some rotisserie chicken breast. So that'll be lunch. And then for snacks throughout the day, I have a yogurt, an apple, and then celery, cucumber, and carrots. So this is lunch and snack today. Hey guys, my Teavana order came. So I'm going to show you. So here is the perfect tea maker, which so many of you suggested. I got this on Amazon. I will put a link to it down below. You can get it for the same price on Teavana, but on Amazon, if you're a Prime member, you don't pay shipping on it. So, and you get it in 2 days. That's what I did. So I will put a link for it down below. And then these are the 3 teas I got. And then I got this little canister, which I already poured the Moroccan mint tea in that. So that was this one. This is Moroccan mint. So that is inside there. I don't know if I can open it with one hand. Okay, I can't. But inside there's a little like plastic lid. And so that's that. I think I'm going to get more of these. Instead of using my mason jars, I think I'm going to get 2 more of these and just always have like 3 teas on hand. So then the other one I got was the peach green tea, which I'm going to make this morning as an iced tea. It has the instructions there. And then this one is the dragon fruit devotion. This is an herbal blend. So it kind of gives you some little tips there on how much to use and if it's flavored to use this amount and then how long to steep it for. So, and the temperature, which I don't know what the water temperature is coming out of the Keurig. That's what I use. So this one smells a little bit funky. It almost smells like spoiled fruit, so I don't know I'm going to like this one, but I'm not going to try this today. So excited about that. So I'm going to show you how this little tea maker works. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to do an iced tea. So I put a bunch of ice in here, and it says on the back for iced tea to just do double brew, which, so it says for this to do 1.5 to 2 teaspoons. So this is a 1.5 teaspoon right here. This is what, I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, like I said, this is the peach one. So I'm going to do double though because it does do double strength. But yeah, so I'm just going to do 3 of this. This one smells amazing. Nothing like the dragon fruit. I don't know. I'm a little bit scared about the dragon fruit. And I just brewed this water from my Keurig, so I'm going to put it in here. And I did 12 ounces of water so I could put it in my cup. And then you just let it steep in there. So it does say this is a green tea, so it says steep for 2 minutes. I must have my timer because last night when I had some of the Moroccan mint, I did steep it a little too long and it's a little bit bitter. So I am learning as I go along, for sure. So I will show you this as it starts steeping. Okay, so my timer went off, so as you can see, it starts to expand. The longer it sits in there, it expands a lot. I noticed that when I steeped my green tea for too long last night. So now, what you do, let me move this up a little bit. So you just take this tea maker and you put it on top, and the water just flows through the bottom. There's a little strainer there. Oh, well, that was perfect. Now, what I need you guys to tell me is, can I save this and use it, do it again? So I'm going to save this until I get home and try to brew it again and see if it tastes good. See if you can use it more than once. But let me know down below if you can. You guys, I just tried this. It is amazing. It is so good. Oh my gosh. I am definitely ordering this flavor again. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. So today and tomorrow, my week is over. I am running late today. I don't even know what happened because I know part of it was I did not get in the shower until after 5. And that was kind of, it really throws me off when my husband has to get up the same time I do to get ready for work. And normally, you know, I get up at 4:30 and I do my little workout that I've been doing. So I did my crunches and my wall push-ups. So those are check. And then I go grab my tea and I just kind of drink that, kind of sit in bed and drink my tea while I am watching Insta stories. So that's usually what I do. And he had to be up like at 4:15ish. And then he left and I thought, well, he's going to call me any minute and let me know he made it to work. So I thought I would just wait to get in the shower. And then I did not even realize what time it was when he called me, and it was like 5:15. I was like, oh. So I take a really super quick shower. I didn't have to wash my hair today, so that was a pretty quick shower. And I just started my makeup, but I was watching people's videos. I was watching Julie's video this morning, and hers was like 29 minutes long, and so, which is awesome when you need to get ready for work and you don't have to worry about changing videos while you're getting ready for work. So I was watching her video, and I was just so like engrossed in it that I realized I was done with my makeup. I was still sitting there watching it, and I was like, oh, oops. So it was like 6:10 at this point, and it just threw me off. All morning I was just off. I didn't even do my load of laundry, but I got my bed made. And plus probably because I was showing you guys the tea and all that stuff, and I wanted to make a little bit better breakfast this morning for my son because he has finals this whole week. They do finals different. I don't know how people do finals, but when I was in school, we didn't have like these day-long finals. Well, they're not day-long, but you know what I mean. We just had our regular class period, and that was your you just did your final. You had your regular class. The way they do it here is you go to 2 classes a day, and each class is like 2.5 hours long or something. And that's their final, and they don't have lunch or anything because they leave before lunch. So they start, I think it's 2 hours long. I think each one is 2 hours, and they have a break in between, but they don't have lunch or anything, and they go home, they get off. I think he gets out of school like at 12:50 or something like that. So he's only in school for 5 hours. So maybe they are 2.5, I don't know. Anywho, so I just wanted to, last couple days, so I've been making, you know, a little bit bigger breakfasts for him. That way he has, you know, brain food. So I only ate my eggs and my English muffin, so I brought my banana. I hope I remember my banana and my yogurt, so I may eat those later. I was just full, and so I have both of my teas. I have my Teamy Skinny Tea, and I have my peach green tea, which you guys, I know, I've already said it. Oh, and I said it on Insta Stories. I was trying to do Insta Stories today to see how I like that, but it may just be too much, you know, too much of my face out there, in everybody's face and me repeating stuff. I don't know. Let me know if you guys watch Insta Stories and if you want to see some. Anyway, again, so, that peach green tea is so good, you guys, but I really do need to know. I went ahead and saved them. I saved what was in my pot. So can I steep that again later? Because like with the Teamy tea, they tell you can steep it like up to 3 times and still get flavor, which I found really only 2 times you get good flavor. But, so tell me, do you guys do that? Do you save your tea? Do you just leave it in the teapot? Should I put it in something and let it dry again? I don't know. I'm such a newbie. I'll probably go Google it before you guys even give me my answers. But let me know what you do. But that is so good. So if you guys order the Teavana tea, that peach, it's just peach green tea. It is amazing. I can guarantee that I will go through that tea first. It's going to be gone. And I probably put too much in that little thingy because I wasn't really paying attention. But it said 2 teaspoons, and then it said do double strength for green tea. I mean for iced tea. And since I was making 12 ounces, I went, you know, I did a 12-ounce thing of water. I went ahead and just did, I did 3 of those scoops, where those scoops are, you know, a teaspoon and a half scoop is what that is. So I don't know. I guess double strength would be 4 teaspoons, so I only put 3 in there, so maybe that's perfect. It tastes perfect, so I don't know. But I love a little tea maker. I love everything about this whole tea experience. But what I've been doing that I think I forgot to tell you because I'm not checking in after work, what I've been doing though is bringing some skim milk with me to work, and I have been having a cup of coffee kind of midday. And it's not like I've had just as much energy as I do with my coffee. I miss the taste of coffee, and I just missing like drinking the coffee. And since we have coffee like all day long at work, it's better than me walking across the street to the coffee place and spending, you know, $3, $4 on a cup of coffee. So I've just been bringing my quarter cup of skim milk with me to work, and just having a cup of coffee kind of, you know, actually it's usually like mid-morning. It's like right before lunch. So it's kind of to get that little like pick me up, you know, through the morning. So that's what I've been doing. So I have been putting that point at the end of my videos. So I got like I said, I got my exercise this morning in. I took them ground beef out, so I should be making a 1-pot chili mac, which I am going to try to film for you guys. Hopefully that all works out. And it should be up by Friday, I would think. Yeah. So I am ready for a good day. It's oh, yesterday I need to check in a little bit more for yesterday. So, oh, I thought I saw something. So I was able to get a lunch walk-in and an afternoon walk-in. I didn't get a morning one in because I was just so busy, but it felt so good to get outside because it was just the perfect weather. It was just 70 something and it was just so nice. It's kind of overcast this morning, but I know it was supposed to be, and I think we might get rain tomorrow, but it's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. We may go to the car races on Saturday. I'm not sure. We have a little racetrack here, and we used to go all the time, but the cars, like it got really expensive, I think, for people, and so there weren't very many cars there for a while. But this is one that somebody's traveling, a group is traveling to here, so it might be pretty good. So I don't know, we may do that Saturday. If we do, I may do a little bit of footage of my weekend. I'm gonna really try to do my food again this weekend, and I should feel better. So, oh, that's another thing. So you guys know, I kind of just had this little like allergy attack and like kind of a cold. I didn't really know what it was. Well, I got a little notice on my phone today from my, period tracker, as it's called. That's actually what it's called. If you guys need any kind of tracker for, tracking your cycle, it's a great tracker. It's called Period Tracker Lite. I think that's the free version. I don't know what the paid version would give to you any different. Anyway, one of the things I started doing on advice from my doctor, because he really wanted me to start tracking it and really tracking symptoms and any like weird symptoms I have. That way, because I was having that such irregularity there for a while. So it was his suggestion I do that. So I looked at last month, and last month I had a cold right before my period started. So I got a little notice today that it's supposed to start, like I'm in my window right now, and so it's supposed to start in 3 days, which you guys know 3 days could mean today or tomorrow or 3 days, So I usually start anywhere between 2 or 3 days before or right on. It's been right on the last 2 months, and so I looked at my symptoms for last month, just kind of thinking, wasn't I? And I had put in there that I had kind of cold allergy symptoms, and so yeah. So, and then I had it this last weekend. So I don't know. Tell me, you guys, do you guys have that weird thing? Like, do you get a cold right before? Do you have allergies flare up right before? Because I feel great today. And I felt really good yesterday, but today I feel really good. And I feel like it's not going to hit at all. And that's kind of how it was. I looked at it and it looked like it was like 4 days in a row of me not feeling really good. And then I had a few days of goodness, and then it started. So, yeah, I don't know. On my lips, because every time I wear this lipstick, somebody asks me. This is the Tarte lip paint. So it's the Tarte, how do you say that? Tartiest? I don't know. And it's in Bling. So I have like 2 or 3 of these, and I really like them. This one's a little bit darker than what it kind of looked like on the website. That's what the disadvantage of not being able to see them in the stores, because I don't have stores here that sell fun makeup. So I have like a nudish one, and I have one, I think the nude one might be called Rose or Rosé. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm wearing on my lips. So it is 7:30. I need to get inside. I need to call my husband. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to go. So maybe checking after work, but probably not. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys. Thought I would come and confess my sins to you. It was a hard day today, a really hard day. It was just busy and just a lot of things, you know, coming my way. And I think I just put so much pressure on myself to get things done, knowing that I don't work on Friday, and knowing tomorrow my day is literally scheduled from 10 in the morning through 5 o'clock tomorrow. So I do have to work late, with the exception I do have a lunch in between. So from 10 to 5 I am booked, and then and I'm not going to go in, I'm not going to rush in at 7:30 since I have to work until 5. So I'm just going to take my time. My son doesn't actually start school until 7:50 during finals week. So we may just go get coffee before, and I'll just take my time, and then he doesn't have to get to school so early. And then I'll just head into work. But my sin. So I don't think I will ever be able to defeat this, or ever, is that the right word? I don't know. But when I'm stressed and when I'm anxious and when I put this pressure on myself, I go seeking out chocolate, or seeking out really anything, but chocolate is usually my main want. The first thing I did was seek out coffee. There was no coffee, and I didn't want to make a whole pot just for me to get a cup of coffee. I did not want to, I didn't have time actually to just walk over and get a coffee across the street. So I went for chocolate. And what I found was a peppermint patty, just a miniature one, which is dark chocolate, so that makes it better for you, right? I only ate the one. It's probably a good thing that there was nothing else in that candy bowl that looked even appealing at all, so I just went for that. I just needed something to take the edge off. Seriously, and like I said, it's myself putting this pressure on me. My boss does not put any pressure on me. When she gives me things, she always says, no rush, no rush. I know when things need to be done. That's the difference between this boss and my last boss. My last boss, it was always unreasonable, unrealistic deadlines that didn't have to be that way. And what I mean is, she always waited so long to give you something until it was just due, where I knew she knew about it for months ahead of time. So it's like, that's the difference between the two. So I know in this case, I'm just putting the pressure on myself, and I need to stop doing that. And I just already felt so unorganized today, because like you told you guys this morning, I was so behind on everything. And I think it just kept me, I didn't have a bad day. I'm not in a bad mood or anything. It's just that pressure and that stress, and I just needed chocolate to take the edge off. So I am just exhausted, and knowing what kind of day I'm going to have tomorrow, I'm exhausted too. And I did terrible on water today. Terrible. I am only on, let's see, I drank the 24 ounces of tea, which I'm just going to count as my water. And then I filled it up again, and I haven't even drank hardly any of it. Terrible. Which means I've done terrible on my bathroom workout breaks. It's just been bad overall today as far as that stuff is gone. I'm going to track it all, because that's part of our goals. So I'm just going to track it. And I'll just look back on it, and I'll know that, that was just a day that I had. We just had a day today. And tomorrow's going to be another day. But I am going to be sitting tomorrow. I did do a 30-minute break, lunch time walk. I did not have a morning break or an afternoon break. Way too busy. But I did get the lunchtime one. Tomorrow, like I said, I will be sitting, literally sitting from 10 in the morning to 5 o'clock, with the exception of lunchtime. So I definitely will be taking a lunchtime walk break because I will need to. And we have a water cooler right outside the door of the room that we'll be in. So I will be making sure I fill up my water. We have 15 minutes in between each interview. So, and maybe more depending on if the interviews don't take as long. So I will definitely be getting up and, taking, some bathroom breaks and doing my exercises. I'll do as many as I can. So, and there won't be any opportunity for me to go find chocolate. So I should be fine. I just need, I don't know, you guys, why? I mean, I guess it's not bad. Moderation, right? We do everything in moderation, forgive ourselves, move on. It's not like I binged out on a whole entire bowl of chocolate. Although I can't guarantee that if there hadn't been a bag of dark chocolate that I wouldn't have eaten them all, because I probably would have. But I'm going to go home, figure out what I'm going to make for dinner, because I really don't know if I want to do the one pot macaroni thing. I really just want to do something simple and something I can just throw on the table. For me, I am not really that hungry, so honestly, I could just eat a yogurt and an English muffin or something like that and be fine. I'm gonna see what the family has to say about it. Maybe they'll, be okay with just something simple. I don't know. We'll see what I end up making, and I will show you what it is, and eventually I will get something made for you guys. I don't know. It's just one of those weeks. And but anyway, I will talk to you guys in the morning before the start of my crazy day. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful week, and it's Wednesday, so we're halfway there. Bye guys.